guys, it's Jenna from Activate at Home. I'm going to walk you guys through a kind of short 15-minute workout. If you have weights, then we're going to do that. You can follow along next week and I'll upload the same workout without having any weights or weighted implements or objects to use around the house. So we are going to start off today with a floor press. If you have any sort of dumbbell, even if it's light, you can go ahead and use this. And we are going to do this and start off with this for 1 minute. All right, let me get my clock situated here. And we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Pace can be nice, slow, and controlled here. You don't have to go fast. However, if you have light weights and want to challenge yourself a little bit more, or even if your weight isn't super light, but it's still not that challenging, you are more than welcome to pick up the pace. Keep those shoulder blades nice and squeezed together. Core is always tight. Make sure you're coming all the way up and all the way back down. And keep a nice neutral grip here. Awesome job, guys. Hang in there. Just keep moving, you almost got it. And time, guys. Awesome job. We're going to move to our next exercise, which is our tricep pullover. I'm going to show you guys from a different angle here. This is also going to be for 1 minute. You're going to wrap your hands around the dumbbell. Make sure you guys can see me. You want to make sure those shoulders stay where they are, and all we're doing is reaching up toward the ceiling with the dumbbell, locking out our elbows, and coming back down. We're going to do this for a minute. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Jax, watch out. Buddy, you gotta move. Try not to bounce the dumbbell at the bottom and try and really keep those shoulders in place. You notice I'm not moving my shoulders this way, they stay right where they are. Make this a little more challenging. Really try and keep those elbows nice and tucked in and tight. Awesome job, guys. Very minimal movement here, that's all it takes. You're going to really want a nice light weight for this one. This one gets very challenging very quickly. And if you don't feel anything with the light weight, then make sure you're really keeping those shoulders in place. Big lock out at the top. Awesome job, guys. And time. 1 minute to rest. And we're going to do those two things one more time for today. Just grab a quick drink of water. If you guys are watching this the week of April 27th, we have trivia night this week on Thursday, April 29th. It's going to be movie trivia, so you guys should totally hop on our Zoom link and check it out, even if you're not great at trivia, like myself. Hopefully this type of a workout will get you guys at least moving, especially if you still are working from home and don't have a lot of time to do anything. Hopefully you can get a quick workout in with this. We've got 15 more seconds to rest. I'm going to go ahead and get set back up for you guys. All right, we're going to start back up with that floor press for the last time. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Again, this is for 1 minute. Remember, we're going straight up, straight back down. Pace is totally up to you. You are more than welcome to go quicker than I'm going. If you also have time, you are more than welcome to do more than just 2 rounds of this, but if you want to keep it nice and short. Remember, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure you get full range of motion, elbows all the way back down to the ground. Awesome job, guys. Hang in there. Almost there. And time, guys. Awesome job. We're going to go back to our tricep pullover. I'm just going to turn my fan on real quick. Again, lying down on our back. Wrap our hands around the weight. This is for 1 minute. Get started in 3, 2, 1. So remember, try and keep those elbows nice and tight. Lock out those elbows at the top. Really just try and keep your shoulders where they are. Only move those elbows up and down. Try not to bounce the weight. Again, if you're not feeling this, really make sure you're not moving back and forth with those shoulders. Trying really, really, really hard to keep them nice and in place. Like I said, low weight goes a long way here. Awesome job, guys. Hang in there. Almost there. And time, guys. Awesome job. 1 minute to rest. We're going to move on to our next 2 exercises. We're going to do a standing overhead press for 1 minute, which I'll demonstrate, followed by some hammer curls for a minute, which again I'll demonstrate. If you have lighter weights, low weight goes a long way here for sure again. Didn't start my timer. So for our overhead press, I'm just going to show you guys how to set up. We're going to get in a feet about hip width apart, and I step back a little bit. Weights are going to be right on top of our shoulders. Core is nice and tight, nice strong glute squeeze. We're just going to go straight up, lock those arms out, and come right back down. If you have a bench or anything, especially if your ceilings are low, you can go ahead and do this seated. I have a chair here as well too. If you feel very unstable with your back or anything, please feel free to go ahead and do this seated. If you have a resistance band, you can always do that as well. With resistance band, hold that nice and tight. Keep the tension the whole time. So we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Really, really squeeze those glutes. Flex those quads. Try and keep that core nice and tight, that nice neutral spine, right? We don't want to lean back or anything. We're coming up. Awesome job, guys. Ideally, you want to try and get your bicep close and in line with that ear. Get that full range of motion. If you can't, that's okay, as long as it's pain-free. If there's any pain, definitely try and do this seated in a comfortable angle for you. Almost there. And time, guys. Awesome job. Shake that out. Let's see what's next. We have hammer curls. Again, you can do these seated if you need to. For hammer curls, we're going to go palms are facing you. Again, same sort of stance as we just had for that overhead press. You want to keep those elbows tucked in and tight. So all this is going to look like is just up and back down. You don't need to swing the weights and bring those elbows anywhere, okay? We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Back up a little bit so you guys can see me. So very similar to the tricep one we just did. If you notice, I don't have a very big range of motion. I'm just keeping my arms where they are and just bending and extending at my elbow joint. Again, with this, a little weight goes a long way. Continue to squeeze those glutes, really flex those quads. Awesome job, guys. Hang in there. Almost there. Remember to keep breathing, keep that core nice and tight. And time, guys. Awesome job. 1 minute to rest. We're going to do these two things one more time today. After that, we'll finish up with 1 round of our metabolic finisher. Again, if you have more time than just 15 minutes, you are more than welcome to do more than a lot of rounds that I have recorded for you guys. Okay, so about 20 more seconds to rest. We'll start back up with that overhead press. Get set up. All right, you guys can go ahead and get set up. We'll get started with our overhead press here in 3, 2, 1. Remember, keep that core tight, really try and keep that rib cage down. Squeeze those glutes. Again, pace is up to you. Do not need to go fast. Try and lock out those arms at the top. Really engage those quads and those glutes. Deep breath in and exhale at the top. Awesome job, guys. If you feel yourself starting to fatigue, definitely just take a rest. Don't try and compromise and lean back or anything, okay? Really keep that nice neutral spine. Again, if you need to do this seated, you can, especially somewhere that you can keep your feet flat on the ground. Almost there. And time, guys. Shake that out. We're going to do our hammer curls one last time. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Again, remember, very tiny range of motion here. Try not to swing the weights, especially at the bottom. Really make sure you're killing that momentum. Little weight goes a long way here. Everything nice and engaged. Core, glutes, quads. No rush here. Awesome job, guys. Hang in there. Almost there. And time, guys. Awesome job. 1 minute to rest. And we're going to finish up with one round of the finisher today. There's just 2 exercises we're going to do for 30 seconds each. I'm going to do them all body weight. I want to get a little bit more of a metabolic effect. But if you have weights, you're more than welcome to do them. First thing is going to be some squats. Again, if you have a weight or a heavy weight and you want to do goblet squats, you're more than welcome to do that. If you feel comfortable jumping, you can also do jump squats. I'm going to do speed squats so I'm not completely out of breath while I'm talking to you guys. After that, we're going to do some single leg hip bridges. Again, if you have a weight or any sort of weighted implement, you can rest it right on your hip. Make sure you hold it so it doesn't roll away from you. And I'll demonstrate that when we get there. All right, last minute and a half of our workout. I'm going to start with speed squats. Again, you guys can start with any sort of squat you need. When we do our squats, remember to drive through the heel. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're driving those knees nice and wide at the bottom. I know you can't really see me. Stand nice and tall as you can be at the top. And again, if you have a weight, you're more than welcome to hold goblet style. Or even if you feel comfortable jumping, nice strong glute squeeze at the top. Almost there. 5 more seconds. And time, guys. Last minute of our workout is going to be single leg hip bridges. If you need to put a weight on your hip, you are more than welcome to do so, or foot elevated again. If you don't have anything, that's fine. 30 seconds per leg. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're really driving through that heel that's down. Nice strong glute squeeze in the leg that's down. The hips come all the way up and all the way back down. Awesome job, guys. Hang in there. 10 more seconds on this side. And time, guys. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. You can do whatever you want with the leg that's straight up that I have. Just make sure you don't rest it on that leg. Awesome job, guys. Hang in there. Almost there. And time, guys. Awesome job. That is our workout today. Thanks for going through the workout with me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and check out next week. I'll have some more options to do more body weight options for these specific exercises. All right, guys, have a good day.